So yeah, I'm gonna start working on
Okay.
the exam, that test. A
Okay.
friend sent me
Yeah.
a link, so I'm just gonna be doing it till.
What kind of exams are these?
It's just knowing about the history of the country.
The country.
Yeah, you need
United
to.
Kingdom.
Yeah.
You seem interested. You seem
Seems
very
interesting.
interested.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Like you're very interested by it, which is actually good. Like because the thing about depression is that you lose interest in a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And like it's hard to pick and choose what to enjoy and what's real and what's not anymore, because if you lose that touch with reality, it's now, I don't even know what to call it anymore.
Get lost.
Yeah, you get lost, that kind of thing. Well,
Don't know what to believe in.
yeah, I
Don't
don't
know
know
what to
how to
hold on
believe.
to.
Yeah, like should I do this? Should I do that? Is this the right thing to do? Is that the wrong thing to do? Am I taking the L here? But I feel like the most interesting factor that should be present at every time is God,
True.
because that's the ultimate teacher. Yeah, because
Well, I believe God is always present, as if you are listening or not. If that makes any sense.
100%.
So He's always present. Are you listening or are you ignoring?
100%.
And that's how it goes. He's always there for us. Even when you don't ask Him to be, He's there protecting you. He wakes you up every morning. That's grace. Puts you to sleep. That's grace. Stand up on your legs. Grace. Dress up. Grace. Use the toilet. Grace.
Every single thing.
Remember that song? Some have food, cannot eat. Some can eat, have no food.
But they said that song wasn't good because it was like kind of demeaning. Because
But it,
some people have food, you're referring to the poor people.
no, in the end, it's for those who are. All these things are for those who don't have.
Yeah.
So it's just you having appreciation, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of big-headedness
Yeah.
once you have something.
Yeah.
So that song is for those who don't, and there'll always be people who don't have.
Yeah.
So that song is for those people.
Yeah.
So it's not for everyone. It's for, like, even when you get wealthy, you should always look back.
Yeah.
There was a day I
Come
didn't.
from somewhere, yeah.
We come from somewhere. So yeah, humility is necessary. So, like you said, you don't get lost. Because if you keep running in one direction, there's no end. See,
Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. That's
keep
the truth.
running.
Like, I don't know, Sha. Like, I only know so little about humans. Like, I thought I knew humans, but
No.
I've come to realize that I only know so little about human beings. Like, because there was a time I used to read a lot of books here. And what books do is that they are able to, like, create virtual realities in your mind. And, like, give you, like, personality traits. So, if you meet day-to-day people, you'll be able to know them better. Kind of like, not like judge them per se, but like understand
Where they're coming
where
from.
they're coming from. Because everybody's experiencing the world for themselves for the first time.
Yeah, everybody is. You don't have second chances. The different perspectives of different lives could either bring peace or conflict.
Yeah.
And how do we pick?
Yeah.
I think this is where power comes in. People get power, and power you control if there's peace or warfare. And just understanding how the world is now. And when you are aware of these things, how should you move?
Yeah.
Like if you see the disingenuity of the law, should you still be paying your taxes? You understand? Because you're encouraging.
The economy. Yeah.
So it's a good question. Like, how do you have that?
Yeah.
So who is really good?
Yeah.
Is the taxpayer good?
Taxpayer needs to do that just to keep things rolling, because States cannot function by itself. It always needs resources from somewhere, and it has to get them from the people.
True.
That's just what it is.
It's a system now. Once you abide by it, you have to follow the laws unless you're a criminal. They send you to prison. The structure is quite interesting. Putting people in place. This place is nice.
Why are you close with so your dad and your mom?
My mom.
So your mom's boy.
I'm not a mommy's boy because there are 3 boys.
That's calm.
I'm the last child. They wanted a girl, but they
Okay.
had me after. So I'm a few years after my immediate brother.
Yeah.
First 2 are close to each other, and I'm a few years after. Mom raised me. Dad was just working. I had like only child experience when my brothers were in boarding school for
Yeah.
a few years,
Yeah.
and just cut costs, just leave me,
Yeah.
Interesting,
Yeah.
like growing up. And they send you outside of the country.
Yeah, and one thing I know is that no matter where you are, you're never really alone. Like you always carry like memories of people.
Mm-hmm. I'm
And
lost.
like your interactions with them, their advice to you, what they said to you,
Memories,
yeah, what you shouldn't do, what you should do, and like I've had like a lot of stumbling blocks that I'll just say that this guy should just give up on life, like your family, like insulting you and just it's like it's a family thing most of the time. You should just keep family close, that kind of thing. Like they say you should do what's best for yourself, like your ultimate happiness. But if your family, if what you're doing to make yourself happy, like your family doesn't agree with it, and they're insulting you, like for you as a person, you may not know where to stand. If you get what I mean, because yeah,
I believe there is a sacrifice. You
yeah.
have to choose your family or yourself. If that makes any
I'll
sense.
choose my family.
Your family.
Yeah, yeah, I'll choose my family. Like I wish that we were closer, like because as we grew older, what happened was everybody started separating.
Yeah.
Everyone started getting married and breaking up, and just like the gap keeps getting wider and wider as keep growing and everything. So I would really like to see my family at some point. I really like to be around them again. It's that kind of thing. Because it's not the same. Yes, I made a new family here. Yeah, like my partner's family. Yeah. So he just told me I should respect the family, respect the mom. They advised me, and I listened to them. Like I'm meant to see my partner today, but my phone's over there and I'm pretty sure she has tried to reach me. I'm pretty sure Sam is still watching me. That one is aside. The most important thing, respect for the world, respect for yourself, respect for God, fear God. Because the guy knows everything and he sees everything. He knows us in and out. So that's my 2 cents.
I get you, man. You, family. Even sometimes it's interesting when you are indirectly pushed away. If that
To
makes
find
sense.
yourself.
Yeah. Indirectly pushed away to find yourself. Especially when you're the only one studying one discipline. Everybody doesn't understand what
the
you.
way the way I feel right now is that most of the time I feel like a prodigal son.
Same.
Yeah, that kind of thing, because it's like there was the world and I went back from the world. Like I got disconnected, that kind of thing. But like, will I put it now? Because of like traits and like this community, like the place I grew up in, like, that kind of thing. But I would not say I let it define me.
No.
I'll just say that. Yeah.
You respect it.
Yeah, I just respect what it is, what is on ground. And I can't take back what has happened. What has happened has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't go back and change the past.
Can only learn from it.
Yeah, I only learn from it. I keep going forward.
Mm-hmm. Even me, knowing where I'm coming from, but also understanding this is not the same place.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful with bringing what was used there to here, understand the differences in the location, and adapt to a new, let's say, life with references from where you're coming from. I believe that's all it is. Different place, different rules. I think that has to, like, even like the weather, you have to wear the right appropriate clothes, unless you're in trouble.
Like, honestly, I feel, for me, I wear what makes me feel comfortable. That's what I do. What gives me the ultimate comfort most of the time.
Yeah.
That's just the side I've always chose to fall on. Like, how this clothes make me look. And most of the time, it also depends on the function as well. Like, if you're going to a wedding, you can't be wearing a tracksuit to a wedding. You have to dress with a suit and everything. If you're going to a funeral suit as well. If you're going to church, so and tie. If you're going to the office, so and tie. But
Church, you can go casual.
you can go casually as well. Wear traditional as well. That's nice.
It's not like God appreciates suit over t-shirts.
It looks at the heart and the soul and the body. But one topic I'll talk about exactly is women. Because I feel like